Henri Fayol, a name that should be etched in the mind of every aspiring manager. A French mining engineer, yes, but more importantly, a visionary. Fayol's 14 principles. They laid the very foundation upon which modern management theory is built. Principles still relevant today. Now, who can tell me what Fayol's first principle is? Anyone?
Work?
Precisely. Division of work. The idea that tasks should be divided amongst individuals to ensure specialization. Think of it like this. A mining company, let's say. You wouldn't have the same person digging the ore, reinforcing the tunnels, and negotiating with the unions, would you? No, you'd have specialists, each focusing on their area of expertise. Efficiency, increased output, it's all interconnected. Any questions? Good. Then let's move on to principle number 2. All right, principle number 2, authority and responsibility. Now, this isn't just about having the power to tell people what to do, it's about accountability. David, you look like you have something to add.
No, sir, just thinking.
Thinking is good. So tell me, if you were in charge of, say, marketing, and your campaign flopped, what then?
Well, I guess I'd be responsible.
Precisely. Authority comes with the weight of responsibility. You can't just delegate and disappear. You own the outcome, good or bad. Now, moving on. Discipline. This one's fairly straightforward. Rules, regulations, a code of conduct, all essential for a functioning organization. Anyone ever worked somewhere where the rules were, shall we say, optional? Chaos, right? Exactly. Discipline provides structure, predictability. It allows everyone to work together efficiently. Finally, unity of command. This is a big one. How many bosses should an employee have?
Ideally, none.
While I appreciate the sentiment, Jenna, the correct answer is one. One direct supervisor. Imagine the confusion, the conflicting orders, if you were answering to multiple people at once. Fayol understood that a clear chain of command is crucial for avoiding conflict and ensuring everyone is on the same page. Any questions? Excellent. Then let's push on. Unity of direction. Think of it as everyone rowing in the same boat. A single plan, a common goal, no conflicting strategies, no wasted effort. Simple, right?
Easier said than done.
Indeed, Jenna. Which leads us nicely to subordination of individual interest to the general interest. The good of the company before your own desires. Tricky one, this. Anyone want to offer an example? David?
Like if you wanted a promotion, but staying in your current role would benefit the team more?
Precisely. Sacrificing personal gain for the greater good. Now, let's not confuse this with exploitation, which brings us to remuneration, fair pay.
So, what's fair?
The million-dollar question, Jenna. Market value, contribution, company performance. It's a complex equation. Now, centralization. Who makes the decisions? Fayol believed in a strong central authority. Top management calls the shots, streamlines the process, ensures consistency. But of course, there are drawbacks.
Like slower response times, less flexibility.
Exactly. And finally, for today, the scalar chain. A clear line of authority from top to bottom. Everyone knows who they report to, who reports to them. No ambiguity, no confusion. And order. A place for everything, and everything in its place. Physically and systematically. Efficiency, reduced waste. It all adds up. Any questions? Equity, kindness and justice in the workplace. Treating employees fairly. It sounds obvious, doesn't it?
You'd think.
And stability of tenure, job security, fosters loyalty, reduces turnover.
Easier said than done in today's economy.
Indeed, But consider the cost of constantly retraining new staff. Now, initiative, giving employees the freedom to act, to make decisions within their scope.
So, not just drones blindly following orders?
Precisely, empowerment. And finally, esprit de corps, teamwork, unity.
Happy workers are productive workers.
The idea is that a positive atmosphere breeds success. These principles have been widely adopted. They provide a framework, a way to understand how to manage people, resources, processes.
So, follow these rules and success is guaranteed?
Nothing's guaranteed, Jenna. But Fayol's principles, they've stood the test of time. They remain relevant even in today's dynamic environment. Following them can help create a culture of efficiency, effectiveness, and yes, hopefully, success. Fayol's work has had a lasting impact. His principles will continue to be studied and hopefully applied.